Hey everybody, welcome to part B, the commentary. Dust buckets, they bring drama, unalived heartache and trauma. The financial implication, there's too many dust buckets in the nation. Remember this jingle because this is what's coming.
Here we go. You ready?
Dust bucket. National anthem, dusty jingle, people.
We're ready for the drama. Dust buckets, they always bring trauma. You're ready for the drama. Dust buckets, you know they always bring drama. This is how they do it. This is how they do it. We're ready for the drama. Dust buckets, you know they always bring drama. This is how they do it. This is how they do it. You're ready for the drama. Dust buckets, you know buckets. They always been drama.
Yep, and that's exactly what this one has brought. Did you not hear the lady on the screen say whenever she called, what was it about? Money, $400, then $800. Woman doesn't have 76 years old, no criminal past. But see, this is what happens. I'm going to say this about this community. This is what happens when you coddle. Why is he 38 years old, a 38-year-old grown man hitting on 40, living with his grandmother? You can't make it? 38 years old. You live with your grandmother? And then stealing and taking her money. How did he see? Here's the issue that I have. I know in this community, when it comes to, and not blaming her, of course not, but I will tell you the culture has something to do with it, coddling. See, here's what I've noticed. For a lot of people in the BC, whenever, oh, it's a black woman, honey, we can't catch a break. You're not staying with nobody. You sure as heck gonna be paying. So when he got out of pocket, did someone tell him to go there? Because if the person did, and they're saying that's her favorite, elder abuse. Why couldn't they just put him out? Black women get put out every day to make it on their own. I keep telling you who the princess is. It's the Dusty. Why couldn't he go with some other men in the family? Because the ones that have it going on, they're not going to deal with no Dust Bucket Tyrone. They're not going to. So get an elderly person. He should have been put out. They have, speaking collectively, and I can't say her because I don't know her personally, but I will say in this culture, it's not uncommon for them to go ahead. Man, black women get put out all the time. You 18, you on your own. Bye. But they'll coddle these sons. A lot of these males are coddled. Why can he go with some of the black men in the family? Because the ones that go on, they probably know him to be, I would not be surprised if he's stealing from her. They probably know him to be a thief. You are not 38 staying with your grandmother? Foolish decision. Why is it? Why you can't get it together? 38 years old. You can't get your own powder window? And then, how dumb is this? To steal from the one where you've been laying your head at. I bet it would stand there free. And you heard what the lady said. She would only do that to like get him off her. So he probably thought about by her being old and frail. Oh, bully you. You gonna give me what I want. 38 years old stand on with a 76-year-old woman. And now look at her. The dust ain't worth it. But this is what happens when you coddle grown men. He was her favorite. Oh, I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if some thought he could do no wrong. Now look. She shot him multiple times. I wonder if he tried to like boss up on her. You know what I mean? That's what hit my mind. I wonder if he tried to boss up on her. What did the woman say?
But I know every time she talked to me, it was all about money.
Prince says the victim had been living with his grandmother for some time and says Jordan started noticing things missing.
First, he got 800. Then he came back for 400 that he took. Then that was a boiling point right there. You taking everything I got.
At one point, Prince couldn't hold back her emotions as she's still in shock.
That's what Dusties do. They take. Like a piranha, just take everything. This is for her to pull a gun. It's been escalated. Every time she pulled the gun, she probably saw it escalating. But I know dust buckets, they get a chance. Oh, you've never, just speaking in general, oh, they would never do that. And then something like this happens, and then we find out what they actually will do. So for her to pull that gun, and that's her favorite?
At what was happening in her family. She feels Mary tried to do everything she could to help Dana.
Mary just wouldn't do that. I mean, Dana was her favorite. You get that old. You're supposed to relax. And she don't need to relax in that way. Not in jail. For trying to get somebody off of her.
We want to keep that a secret. Don't you talk about that. Make him look bad. He ain't gonna do it no more. Shh. He should have been laid out. Put out. But they coddle the men. A lot of women, that's the culture, to coddle the men. Why do you think black women used to working so hard? 2 and 3 jobs. That's nothing. Are you kidding? Because you're not coddled. You're going to have to get out there and make it happen. Have to hustle it up. 38 years old. Why can he stay with some of the men in the family? Where your homeboys at, buddy? Where are they? You got to stay with your grandmother? He should have been ostracized. Because I just don't see a person who's decent. There probably is a list of issues. In my opinion, I would not be surprised if there's a list of issues with that young man. Probably stay in there rent free because they don't charge the men rent. Oh no, that's for black women. And staying and stealing. Staying and stealing done led to a killing. Man, I would, in my opinion, just a little bit I know in human nature, eventually it would have been her or him. And people like to hide stuff for the family. Everything's fine. I smile for the camera. Nobody could. Why did somebody in the family come get him out? Now look, dealing with dust. Stuff coming up missing. It's her house. It's the two of them there. There can only be one person. Probably staying free and stealing. Now we're looking at it. Now the family looking at a killing. Entitlement gone wrong. 38 years old on a 76-year-old. Where is his mom? Where is his daddy? Where are they? Where your daddy at? All of the elderly. I think eventually it would have been her if she hadn't pulled that gun. And she must have pulled that gun because she's scared. A gun on her, you just don't pull a gun for nothing. Nah, it's got to be something. I would say most. You just don't pull a gun for nothing. If you pull it, it's for a reason. Because you're prepared to shoot. Because you already know what you're not going to do is take it out of my hand. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to sit up and have a conversation. A gun owner, we're not going to be having a, stay back. You better stay back. You might hear stay back one time. Other than that, he's still coming. You already know what to do. Because a person, don't be surprised, they might take your gun and shoot you. Now the world is turned upside down. She might be in there for Christmas. She should be sent home. But black women have to be on their own. They're not coddled in this community. So, but the men, a lot of these men are, especially the Dusties. Why was it just put? Let's let them be on the street. 38 years old, you can't make it. Just let him go out on the street. He can sleep up on the bridge to the homeless shelter. But no, we gotta protect him. If they treated the men the same way they treated the women, you would have less $50 billion annual liability, boys. You really would. If they raised the men the same way they raised the women to be a soldier, a strong soldier, you got to handle it. Honey, you on your own, better get 2 jobs and you can't make it. Oh, but they want to coddle these. Man, that's what the group does collectively, and then things like this happen. Just like Dusty Dan, why was he with the elderly? Oh, yeah, like my grandmother fell down, like she fell down out of the bathtub. Then why don't you help get her off and then call 911? Well, no, I didn't do that. I just put her in the freezer, for like months, put her in the freezer. Her check kept coming and it was just me and her, so I just stayed here. Why was Dusty Dan, who caught him putting the grandma in the freezer, man, why was he there? You were what, late 20s, 30s? Why you can't make it dust? Other people got their lives. They don't want to be bothered. So I think they're just putting them on the elderly. Mm-hmm. The lady said about money. You can't make your own money. No excuses. You can't make your own money. Sure, times get kind of hard, but see, this kind is normally, I just got from what they're saying, like she said to get him off of her. That spells to me Dusty roustabout, try to bully somebody. Why would she have to pull a gun? It's probably little things been going on, escalating here, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm scared." Now look, if the community would start raising these men the same way they raise the women, you wouldn't be having these problems. Women are raised to be a soldier. You gonna have to make it. Nobody gonna coddle you. But a lot of these Dusties are coddled. And in my opinion, I think that's probably what was happening here. He's the favorite. Well, now look. So like to me, the favorite was a fool. Staying and stealing. If it's only 2 people there, you don't have to do the POE, the process of elimination. It's only 2. And I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to roll up on her. She got scared, but start getting my gun. Put him out! I mean, what's the, put him out! No, we gotta protect him to your peril. And now look. He was staying, been accused of stealing. Now they gotta kill him. Just should have put him out. It's real simple. Put him out. But that's this community. They want to protect the dust buckets at all cost. This could have been avoided. 38 years old. You stand with who? Stand with me, Ma. Enough staying there to about money. That means that tells me he can't earn his own. Probably not working. What you doing all day? And more of this is going to happen as the economy gets worse. You get older people. Man, people be sometimes looking at old people thinking, well, I wonder when my inheritance going to drop. I wonder who's in that will. Go stay with so-and-so. Sometimes I think a lot of people are problematic, the younger people, and so they want to put them on the old people. You think this was the first time for him to steal something from a family member? What's the jacket on your boy? This is ridiculous. Just should have put him out. And if he wants to be a thug criminal, then guess what? Go out there and do it. That's why I don't feel sorry for the dust buckets, because in this community, if you are going to school, male or female, or trying to start a business, good luck. How many of you going to school can stay at home for free, or somebody in your family stay for free? I've seen a lot of dust buckets can. How many of you trying to start a business? It's like, hey, you know what? so and so, I know you're trying to start a business. How about until you get on the ground, I have an extra room. You can stay here for free and get your business going. That way you don't have to pay rent. Oh my, are you in the BC? Well, no, you can't be staying here. I want to do a business too. A lot of our people have that mindset. But I've noticed when these dust bucket are these little criminals, from the criminals to the young gremlins, I always can find somebody to take them in, lay their head. Come on in. And it's always some drama. Again, if they would raise them, these men, the way they raise black women, a lot of them wouldn't be, but you wouldn't have a situation about money. Why would he do that? Because he doesn't have his own. Something coming up missing. Gee, I wonder who. Let me know what you all think. This is ridiculous sometimes. It's just best to let people go. Because if not, you're going to have a whole lot of drama. And that's what's going to happen. Your peace of mind is going to go. Why? A dust bucket. Now she might spend Christmas in jail. Oh my gosh. She's looking terrified right now. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out. We're ready for the drama. Dust buckets, they always bring trauma. This is how they. We're ready for the drama. Dust buckets, you know they always bring drama. This is how they do it. This is how they do it. We're ready for the drama. Dust buckets, you know they always bring trauma. This is how they do it. This is how they do it. We're ready for the drama. Dust buckets, they always bring trauma. Yep, dust buckets. Thanks for watching.